feeling.
Go.
May link
Buhay
ba?
virtual ha? Ay,
May,
isa-send ko sa ano ngayon, sa ating
sa
tawag
chat?
dito, group chat.
Sige.
Yes. Ay, group
Para
chat.
ipadala
Sa
ko.
chat. Oo. Ano ko ngayon. Wait lang. HTTPS www.facebook.com/hiva. Ayan. Sinend ko na sa
There you go.
Instagram.
Copy.
Ayan. Mga 9 o'clock, 9-ish we start. Wala ka bang work today?
Mamaya pa.
Ano oras ang work mo, bakla?
12.
Uy, paano mo nasa-survive yung graveyard na yun? Ano mo, tinry ko mag-graveyard kasi dati nag-rocket station ako. Tinry ko
Oh.
mag-graveyard. Loka ko. Hindi ko kasi kaya. $3 an hour nga lang doon, pero maganda training. Magandang training. Hello,
Talaga?
guys. Magandang training. Princess Santos, hello. Guys, mag-hi kayo sa comment section na ma-hi ko kahit may show ko dito. Ayan, Princess Santos is here. Come on.
Hi!
Kilala
Naka-live
natin.
na ba tayo?
Naka-live na
Naka-live
tayo.
na pala tayo.
Yeah. Sinabi ko talaga, magla-live na ako. Oo. Ayan, new po sa V-Industry. Question ko dyan, how to start. Sige, pag-usapan
Go.
natin yan. Papakilala natin ang ating pangmalakasang guest for tonight. Ayan. So, start tayo in 1 minute, mga beshi. Come
Yeah.
on. O, si Princess galing BPO. O, pagka galing kang BPO, may edge, no? Malaki ang edge kung galing kang BPO. Madami, like yung kung saan ako ngayon, pineapple staffing, hinahanap talaga mga galing BPO.
Yung
Proud.
pineapple stuffing, yan yung partner ng Hello Rish? Tama ba yung pronunciation? Hello Rish?
Yes, hello Rish. Pang medical emerald. Ayan, 1 minute na lang po. Magsisimula na po tayo, mga beshi. 1 minute na lang. At mapapakilala ko na sa inyo ang ating pangmalakasang guest for tonight. Ayan. Alright. Tapos mag-intro ko para sa podcast. Ayan. Para
Ayan, go.
edit ng edit. Ayan na po. Okay. So, Jam,
Hi,
paano nga ba?
everyone.
Ayan, mag-record lang ako ng ating pang-intro. Tapos ipapakilala ko si Mia in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh, Jam, paano ba magsimula? Maging virtual assistant, ano ba siya? Mahirap ba siya? Ano yung mga struggles na ko? Yun ang pag-usapan natin sa podcast episode, sa live episode na ito. And for today, syempre, ang kasama natin ng pangmalakasan. Oo, kilalang-kilala niyo sa TikTok. Isa po siyang General Virtual Assistant sa Athena, and she's a content creator at hindi nagsasawang mag-feed ng content sa inyo araw-araw at mag-live, and she's none other than Mia. Come on!
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Hello.
Kamusta?
Yes. Ayan, ako, babae pa rin. Sure. Ayan. So si Mia po talagang pangmalakasan pagdating sa virtual assistant. Naku, warrior yan. Oo. At walang sawang nagbibigay ng impormasyon kung paano, di ba? So I prepared questions for Mia at na-send ko na po sa kanya to. Hindi po tayo magbibiro, no? Para na paghandaan niya. Hindi siya naloloka, no? So, unang-una, no, would you like to give a brief introduction about yourself, Mia?
Yeah, sure, definitely. So first, I want to thank you, Jam, for inviting me here on your podcast and your live. It's really an honor. Fan mo din ako for the longest
Uy,
time.
grabe
So
ka.
I am so happy that we were able to connect through TikTok. So yeah, to give you a background about myself, my name is Mia. You can call me MJ. Prior to being a virtual executive assistant sa Athena, I am a wedding and events planner. But unfortunately, due to the pandemic, alam niyo naman, bawal na ang events since
True.
2020. So unfortunately, in some way, I lost my business kasi hindi ko na siya kayang simulan ulit. But I am very thankful na I was able to find Athena through Facebook kasi during that time I was looking for a permanent work from home dahil syempre pandemic, ayaw natin magkasakit, ayaw natin lumabas. So I was really looking for a company that will be able to provide me with a permanent work from home setup and also provide me with the stability of, being in a company. And then I found Athena. So that's when my virtual assistant or virtual executive assistant journey started.
So prior, freelancer ka na rin pala as
Hindi
wedding.
naman sa freelancer, parang more on a business owner. Pero ano pa lang ako, baguhan pa lang ako sa business industry. 2017 ako nag-start. Prior to that, I was also in the call center. So, yon.
That's why you speak so well. 'Di ba? Speak
Yes.
so well. Oo.
Thank
So
you.
ako din, medyo similar tayo. Nung bago ako mag virtual assistant, ano naman ako, tawag dito, I used to be a training manager and training consultant of restaurants. So ganoon naman ako. So umiikot ako ng mga restaurants, nagtuturo ako ng about hospitality, customer service, lahat ng about how to manage a restaurant, yun ang ginagawa. Pero ano nagkaroon ng pandemya, nawalan ng mga dine-in, kaya ang lola mo nawalan ng trabaho. So, tawag dito, ayun, ang lola mo, it became Coco Crunch, nawala din ng trabaho, di ba? Nawala ng trabaho.
Grabe talaga the
Tapos,
pandemic.
oo. Tapos
Yeah.
after nun, sabi ko, okay, kaya pa ng pera ko, maipon pa. Kasi akala ko nung unang panahon, sabi nila 2 weeks lang. Ang lola
Yeah.
mo, akala ko 2 weeks lang talaga. Diyos ko, 2 years pala.
Hindi tayo na-inform.
2 years and counting, mga team. Di ako
2 years pala.
na-inform. So, pinasok ko ang live streaming kasi kinuha ko ni Shopee as a content creator live streamer. So, nag-live stream ako weekly. Doon ang income ko. And na-endo ang lola mo. After 6 months, na-endo ang lola mo ng konti. Kasi
Wow.
monthly renewal yun eh. So, sabi
Yeah.
ko, shucks, wala nang kukuha ng pera. Breadwinner ako. Alam niyo naman, pag breadwinner, diba,
Correct.
mga nanay, alam niyo yan, hindi tumitigil ang bills, pero ang trabaho natin natitigil. So
Titiga
sabi
pala.
ko, how do I earn
Yeah.
during pandemic from home?
Yeah.
Doon ako nakapasok sa freelancing, sa
The
virtual
freelancing.
assistant world. Pero at first, it wasn't really, successful for me kasi I tried remote staff PH. So na-interview ako pasado ko. Sabi nila sa akin, babalikan nila ako for the client interview. Until now, hindi pa nila ako binabalikan.
Hanggang ngayon.
Sabi ko, shock, baka hindi para sa akin to.
Yeah.
So, until I met my friend from Bigo, which is a live streaming app, na
Yes.
taga-pineapple staffing siya as a VA also. And then, sabi niya, Mom, itry mo nga to. Hindi tinry ko. Hala, nakapasa ang lola mo. Doon wala, nakapasa ang lola mo sa training. During training, biglang pina-interview ko sa 2 kliyente right away.
Yeah.
Hindi pa tapos ang training, may 2 kliyente na nakapasado na,
Wow.
tuloy-tuloy na ang buhay. So,
Yeah.
ganun din ang aking simula. So, medyo similar na dati tayo may past job, na because
Yeah.
sa pandemic, napagera dito sa industriyang
Yes.
ito, di ba? So,
Correct.
was it planned? No. Pero, was it worth it? Yes. I would
Yes.
say, di ba? Worth
Totoo
it
yan.
talaga. Because why? It's
Actually,
very, yes.
sorry, go ahead.
Go.
Go
Go,
ahead. No. When you say that it's worth it, actually, to be honest, when I applied in Athena, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay here up until yung events will start up again, and then I'll go back to my being an event planner. Kasi yan talaga ang dream job ko, yan ang passion ko, weddings and events eh. To be
Yes.
able to, make a couple's dream come true ng kanilang big event. But when I joined Athena and then I saw how amazing the culture is, how wonderful being a freelancer is, being a virtual executive assistant is, sabi ko, ay, parang this is going to be my forever. Kung ano tawag dito, may forever dito sa Athena. That's why I'm so happy
Meron.
and blessed na talagang, ano ba tawag doon? Parang surprised in a way na I didn't know that I'll fall in love with this type of career. So, talagang totoo. Meant to be talaga. Meant to be.
Napaka daming reasons why pinush ko din to. Kasi sabi ko sa sarili ko, naku, kaya nga ako freelance na kasi pag bumalik ang restaurant industry at umiksena yung tricycle sa likod ko, sorry. Pag bumalik yung restaurant industry,
Yeah.
iwanan ko din to. Pero it turns out, hindi ko siya iwan.
Hindi mo iwan. Yeah, diba? Ang hirap niya iwan talaga. It's an amazing work. Talagang, akala ko, nakikita ko lang sa mga Instagram story ng mga ibang tao na there's a beautiful life in the freelancing industry.
Yes.
Totoo naman pala talaga siya.
Lalo na nung nakaramdam ako ng work from Siargao na isang buwan mahigit, hindi ko na talaga iwanan tuti ito ang buhay.
'Di ba? 'Di ba? Ako din, I can go on vacation
Nag-Batangas ka rin?
anytime I want. Yes, I'm always in Batangas. I go to Davao. I go to all of these beautiful locations in the Philippines without worrying if I'm gonna lose my job tomorrow kasi hindi ako pinayagan mag-leave. So, magsi-sick leave na lang ako, yung gano'n. Alam mo yon? Ngayon, I can go on
Oo.
vacation anytime I want without even taking a leave kasi I can take my work anywhere.
Yun pa yung sinasabi ng clients ko, take a leave. Vacation. You're earning, right? Ganun sinasabi ko, okay, if you say so, April. So, April, lilipat tayong Boracay at Bohol. Birthday month ko. Yes.
Happy birthday!
Thank
Malapit
you,
na.
thank you. Punta ako na 31 na ako, Til!
Bata-bata
31
ka
na.
pa.
Bata ba yun? Natatandaan
Bata
mo
ka
ako.
pa. I am turning 37 this year.
Hindi halata, sis.
Di ba?
Promise. Oo,
Yan. Dahil sa
fresh. Gusto ko
freelancing
rin
yan.
mag-virtual assistant. Fresh lagi. Oo, kasi hindi kami nadadapuan ng MRT pollution. Charot, charot, charot. Come on, Sandrex, hello. So, maiba lang,
Hi!
no?
Yeah.
So, pili ko nasagot mo na yung tanong na why did you decide to be a VA? Because nga, nawalan ka ng job and you
Yes.
opted to do this because, of course, yung bills hindi siya
Tumitigil.
tumitigil. Kaya dapat tuloy-tuloy lang tayo mga beshi ko, no?
Correct.
So, puro tayo VA, beshi. No,
What
ano
is
ba
a VA?
Yeah.
Okay. So, good question. O, di ba may ganun? Good question. Actually, there's a big difference between a virtual assistant and a virtual executive assistant.
Ano ba
For me,
yun?
I mean, you can correct me because you've been a virtual assistant for the longest time,
Okay.
longer than I have been. But in terms of my understanding, parang ang nakikita ko kasi sa iba, parang when you're a virtual assistant, you have a specific niche that you'd
Yeah.
like to, alam mo yun, you'd like to be an expert at. Like for example, social media management, or you want bookkeeping, yung mga etc. ganyan. You have a specific niche. When you are
Yeah.
a virtual executive assistant, like what we are in Athena, wala kang niche. Talagang you do everything for your client. And the biggest difference also sa pagiging virtual executive assistant from a VA, when you're a VA, your client tells you what to do. Parang your client will tell you, oh, you have to post during these days, ganyan-ganyan, because you're a social media manager. But when you're a virtual executive assistant, you look for things to do for your client. Okay? Yun yung, especially in Athena. Athena wants to be a pioneer in the delegation industry. So, ang ibig sabihin nun, maghahanap ka ngayon ng gagawin mo na i-delegate mo sa sarili mo. Kasi you are going to be the superhero or you're going to turn your clients into superheroes. So,
Yes.
gusto mong bawasan yung mga tasks niya. So, sasabihin mo sa kanya, oh, client, nakita ko may upcoming trip ka. Ako na bahala dito. I will do all the research and then you just focus on other important things for you to improve your life, for you to improve your business. So, ganun ang big difference ng EA to a VA.
And
Yun, I
that's
hope
what
that's
I
clear.
noticed, no? Like parang that's what I noticed of when you become a virtual assistant in general, no? Na parang you are your own boss, you lead yourself, you are the expert, you tell them what to do.
Yes, correct.
Actually, us virtual assistants, ganun din. Because even if you're a specific person, alam mo guys, sa totoo lang, kahit sinasabi na sa akin na social media manager ko, binibigyan pa rin ako ng mga admin task. Ganun. So,
Oh,
parang
yeah. So,
medyo
halos
nagiging
the
ganyan na
same
rin
lang
sa akin.
talaga. Yeah,
Halos
correct.
same lang talaga. Kasi when you say virtual assistant, online secretary, but this time,
Yeah.
you're not just like a follower, but you are a leader on your own. You lead yourself, you lead your client, because that's why they hired you, because you're there, because you're the master of the craft, di ba? So,
Correct.
dapat you are the one who's gonna give direction to your client. Ganon siya.
Correct.
So,
Tama.
you have to learn how to lead yourself and lead your client at the same time. Sabi
Correct.
dito, hello po sa mga content creator na inspiration ko para matapos sa SMM course dito sa DICT. Hello,
Hello!
Kenneth!
Hi, Kenneth!
Hello, hello, hello po. Maraming salamat at nandito po kayo. Ayan, so, yun ang virtual assistant, guys. And gusto ko pag-usapan dito, no? Saan ka nag-apply? Athena lang ba?
Yes, Athena lang. But I did research on other companies also, like Cyberbacker, ano pa ba yung mga ibang nakita ko?
Apply ko
Persona.
lang sa
So,
Cyberbacker.
so tiningnan ko rin all those other companies. But Of course, since wala akong background sa pagiging virtual assistant, I did my research sa mga kumpanya na yon. And what really caught my eye and caught my heart is yung setup talaga ng Athena. And the way they presented their website was really very professional. So I wanted to be part of that. Alam mo naman yan sa marketing, di ba? Very important ang mga visuals, di ba?
Yes, branding in
So,
general.
branding niya, yes, correct. So, dun pa lang sa branding ni Athena really caught my eye and I'm like, I want to be a part of this. And then I also saw yung mga videos nila sa Facebook page nila, mga interview with their owners, with the co-founders, yung ganyan. So, it really felt like this is the company that I want to be a part of.
That's good, no? And meron nga dito nagtatanong, no? Sagutin natin yung tanong mamaya ni Raika, no? Pero ako naman, madaming pinagdaanan te. Nag-try ako online job speech, nag-try ako ng remote staff, pero nag-ending ako sa nag-ending ako sa pineapple staffing, which is I'm
Pineapple.
super blessed. Because
Yeah.
pineapple staffing is one of the agencies that gives like a competitive hourly rate compared to the
Nice.
rest. Because
Yeah.
with pineapple staffing, I wanted sana something extra because I only had like 20 hours before a week. I wanted
Mhm.
extra. So I applied naman sa Rocket Station, which is, oh my gosh, mind-blowing. Ang ganda ng system, ang ganda ng branding, ang ganda ng training, paid training, guys.
Nice.
Hindi
Mm-mm.
ko lang siya kinaya dahil graveyard. So imagine me
Okay.
working ng, I start my work at 6 p.m.
Mm.
with pineapple staffing until 10 p.m. 10 p.m. I start my job with Rocket Station. I end at mga 5 a.m. 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. nagtatrabaho pa ako ng pineapple staffing again. Tapos deads na ako after nun.
Ang
Araw-araw.
dami mong trabaho.
Hindi ko kinaya, guys. So sabi ko, sorry, I can't pursue. Pero with Rocket Station naman was 3 point something dollars an hour. But if you're gonna go to the training, it's may pay ka na doon 1 point something dollars an hour. Ganon, paid
Man.
training
Yeah.
siya, which is good. No,
Yeah.
hindi ka pa nag-work, wala pang clients, kumikita ka na. So
Yes, correct.
maganda, I love Rocket Station so much. Super love both. And lahat tayo nag-apply. And
Yeah.
kung kagaya na to ni Rai, kami tanong siya, possible ba makapasa sa VA as VA kahit walang experience? Ang dami natin struggles along the way. So ikaw, you mentioned, miski ako, wala akong experience as a VA before. Pero ano
Wala.
yung mga struggles mo? How did you, like, what were the struggles applying,
Mhm.
looking, and how did you overcome it?
Well, ito lang talaga ang masasabi ko. If you don't have an experience sa pagiging VA, or let's say wala ka talagang experience sa trabaho at all, you're fresh grad or undergrad, and this is the first time that you're going to apply for work, importante ang research. So if gusto mong maging virtual assistant, mag-research ka, sobrang daming free content sa YouTube. Doon lang din ako natuto. Hindi mo kailangan magbayad, but we do have like worth it mga paid trainings. Pero siguro yun na yun, if kumikita ka na, kasi kaya tayo naghahanap ng trabaho kasi wala tayong pera eh. So, maghanap ka ngayon sa YouTube. There are so many content. A lot of content creators also are on TikTok teaching you how to become a virtual assistant. So, ako ganun lang din yung ginawa ko. And I think also kasi sa akin naman, meron naman kasi akong work experience and I think being a wedding and events planner was an advantage to me. Pero kung ikaw katulad yun, ikaw wala ka talagang VA experience, pwede ka pa rin makapasa. Kasi katulad ko, wala akong VA experience, nakapasa ako. Ang dami rin sa Athena na mga fresh grad, walang work experience at all, but they did research sa YouTube, lahat sa TikTok, and nakapasa sila.
And that's the thing, like with what I said earlier, na as a virtual assistant, as a freelancer, you lead yourself. And that applies to skills and knowledge.
Yes.
A lot of people are asking online, sinasabi nila parang, paano pag walang experience? We do not settle for less because if you want to represent yourself better and serve your clients better and grow in this industry, you have to feed yourself with knowledge and skills.
Correct.
Kasi guys, dito hindi naman ang basehan dito naman ay hindi naman kung saan ka gumraduate or
Mhm.
graduate ka. Ang
Hindi.
basehan dito ay skills and experience and exposure. So, tama yung sinabi ni Mia, just like me, I literally watched a lot of videos
Yes.
online. A lot of like, I didn't even enroll with
No. Yeah, ako din.
any, I just, ako, visual kasi ako, may ko manood na YouTube. Wala pa akong pinapanood sa TikTok noon, YouTube ako noon. And it just so happens na parang ang napunta sa akin is social media manager. So, ako naman, matagal ako nag-social media, guys. Dati kasi foodie na ako, food creator ako, kaya may jam session ako. And nag-start yon 5 years ago, content creator. So I have the idea. I know how to manage any platform in social media.
Yeah.
And because of my work, whenever I shoot sa client, kinukuha nila ako sa um, social media manager ng Instagram and Facebook ng restaurant nila. Ganon. Kaya may background na ako.
Yeah.
Kaya nung nalaman nila, content creator ito matagal na, okay, ibibigay kita sa kliyente na naghahanap ng social media manager. Ganon. So they base it on your what skill are you good at, no? And at the same time, nung nakapasok na ako, nagka-kliyente na ako, was I good at everything? No, I wasn't like a know-it-all. Ang dami ko pang hindi alam, email marketing, mga flow, lahat yan hindi ko pa alam. So inaral ko along the way. And I was just so honest lang to my client. Sorry, I'm not familiar with that, but don't worry, I'm a fast learner. I'll research on it, I'll play on it, I'll play with it, and then I'll apply it to your brand. Yun ang lagi sinasabi ko. Because yan ang best friend mo as a freelancer, as a virtual assistant talaga. Google and YouTube and TikTok.
Yes.
Ngayon TikTok.
TikTok talaga, madami ka matututunan.
So many content creators na educational that teaches from different niche, from niche to niche, 'di ba? So sobrang I'm so happy like with the transformation of TikTok from just entertainment to now educational. Very wide na. Kasi nabuta ko si TikTok dati noong 2016 pa na nasa TikTok na ako eh. O, puro dating. Matagal na. Oo. Pero watcher lang ako dati. Watcher lang. Tapos ayun, nung pandemic lang din ako nag-TikTok. Boom, it became Poco Crunch. Ganun din. So yan. Yes, there's so many resources online. Libre. And a lot like these ones, no? Like live streamings, educational live streamings for free. We also offer courses. I offer SMM Basics, Social Media Management Basics, for 1,000 pesos lang, 5 sessions na yon. It will cover
soon ako din. I'll have online courses like you.
Yeah,
soon.
You should.
Ginagawa ko siya ngayon. So yeah, very soon.
You should. I have like, it's gonna be my 5th batch, the next one. So, masaya. I'm getting good feedback naman so far. Like, basics lang. Una-una, day 1 is all about what's a virtual assistant, the virtual assistant industry. And day 2 is all about English conversations. Day 3 is all about social media management basics. Day 4 is about Canva. And day 5 is about, how to ace your interview. Yun naman ang akin. Kasi, girl, hindi ako pwedeng hindi mag-train kasi training manager ako dati.
Correct.
It's my heart. I cannot. So that's why like educational content creator ako dito sa TikTok at naggagawa ako ng mga ganun training. So if you guys are into that, at abangan mo yung training program ni Mia.
Soon. Give me a few more months.
Oo, kaya ni Mia yan, Diyos ko, pati sa YouTube, active di bakla, nagtuturo ng ano yan eh.
I know.
Ano mga basic skills na kailangan para makapasok sa Athena? Yung mga basic skills and knowledge.
Basic skills that you have to learn. First is you have to learn how to use Gmail, Google Calendar, at saka Google Drive. Yan ang mga pinaka-importante na kailangan mo matutunan.
Di ba Google Workspace yan?
Google Workspace na siya ngayon. So, yun kailangan mo matutunan. Libre lang yun, hindi nyo kailangan magbayad. Walang pro features yon. So, all features of that kailangan nyo matutunan. Yung basic. And then, of course, you also need to learn how to reserve restaurants, search restaurants, reserve flights, reserve hotels. Yan ang mga importante.
American di ba? American clients ka?
Yes, sa US. So what I do, especially when I reserve flights, I search flights through Skyscanner. But whenever I reserve flights, I go directly to their website. Hindi pwedeng sa Skyscanner kasi malabo ang cancellation policy nila. So kapag nagbubuka, kailangan directly sa website lagi. Sa restaurant naman,
along the way or train sa'yo?
You learn along the way. Kapag ito lang, being a virtual assistant or a freelancer is not for the faint of heart. So, kailangan lakasan nyo lagi yung loob nyo kasi most of the time talagang self-taught kayo.
Yes.
Sa Athena, we do have trainings, but the trainings in Athena is showing you how to do it the Athena way. So, yung hindi ko na i-elaborate kung ano pa yung Athena way na yon, but you have to be able to know the basics already of how to research for flights, how to research for restaurants, yung mga ganyan. And then Athena will teach you how to do it the professional way. Ganun.
Yeah, that's the thing about freelancing in my end as well. Parang you feel like you're new every day. So you're challenged
Mhm.
every day. Like your client will give you something parang, oh my gosh, I don't know this after research. Pero ako, every day gano'n, sabihin sa'yo, babuton ka ng clients na problema. Jam, I'm experiencing this, blah, 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 blah. How do you go about it? Yung lola mo, research, YouTube, Google. Gano'n
Yes,
ang
ako
buwan
din.
namin every day until such time na parang, wow, I know how to do anything na. Gano'n
Correct,
na siya,
correct.
like self-taught, parang you're new every day. So guys, walang mga all-knowing dito because
Wala.
everyone goes through that talaga. And that's one of the struggle and that's one of the tips, no? You mentioned restaurant bookings. Ano pa
Yeah.
kailangan matutunan sa Athena?
Restaurant bookings, what else? You have to be very good in your research skills. And then you also need to learn how to use basic Notion and Asana. This is what we
What's
call project
Notion?
management
I've heard
tools.
about that before.
I love
Project
Notion,
management.
dear. Mag-Notion ka na. Kung
Ano yung
nag-aasana ka,
Notion? Parang
mag-goodbye ka na
Trello.
sa Asana. It's like similar to Trello, pero it's more of like parang a digital planner.
Bakla ka, mag-Notion na
Gano'n
nga
siya.
ako.
Mag-Notion ka kasi you can edit it ng iba-ibang colors, you can make it
Libre,
aesthetic,
libre
mga
ba yan?
ganyan.
Notion?
Libre. Free siya
Ay,
for
gusto ko
free.
pag libre.
Yeah, for free. Super, super nice Notion.
Sige, ano ka yan? Project management tool. Hi,
Yeah.
Zai! Hello! Mag-ID kayo kay Mia.
Hi.
Come on.
Hello,
Ayan.
guys.
Ayan. So, tawag
Mm.
dito. So, you mentioned Google Workspace that includes Google Drive, Google Calendar, that includes
Gmail.
also Gmail and G Sheet,
Yeah.
G Docs, lahat ng
Mm.
G. O, kasi
Yes, lahat ng
cloud-based po lahat dito, no?
yes.
Hindi
Mm-mm.
ko nga alam ba't tinuruan ako mag-Microsoft sa training namin. Pero kasi
Wag na
puro
kayong mag-Microsoft.
Oo.
Ano na
Guys,
yan, paso
puro
na.
cloud-based ngayon. Puro
Yeah.
cloud-based. So, G, workspace, she
Yeah.
mentioned about reserving. Ayan, hi daw, Ate Mia.
Reservations. Hi. Hello,
Reserving,
Zaira.
booking flights, reserving flights
Yeah.
and everything.
Mhm.
And restaurants. She mentioned
Restaurant.
about
Research. You have to
research
do
skills. How
research.
about English? How about English?
Yes. Sorry, yes, you have to be fluent in English. Hindi naman kailangan perfect, okay? Kailangan fluent ka, very you're conversational, you're easy to understand, you know how to speak professionally in English. Kasi ang mga kliyente natin ay puro mga Amerikano or taga UK
Truth.
or taga Australia and most of them are English speaking clients. So hindi naman pwede na hindi kayo magkakaintindihan. Um, pag pag hindi ka confident sa English skills mo, it's very, very easy to learn din naman. There are a lot of YouTubers na nagtuturo ng basic English that you can learn for free. And then, ang pinaka really important din dyan is if gusto mo talagang dito sa career na to, ngayon pa lang wag ka na magtagalog. Yun ang talagang the
Yeah,
best practice. Wag ka na pati kung paano ka
honestly,
mag-isip, wag ka nang mag-iisip ng Tagalog. Lahat ng isip mo, lahat ng pagsasalita mo dapat
English.
English lang. Ganon.
You know what? Before, back when I was in college, back 2008 ako college, I wasn't really good in English. I was super barok and wala akong choice makibagay kasi sa binild ako. Tapos
Binild ka?
HR,
Binild din ako.
ay talaga? Anong course
Yes.
mo?
Arts management.
Ako naman sa SHRM, HRIM.
That's right.
So, alam mo naman yung culture doon, ti, pagka shrimp, English, mga
Yeah.
sosyalera. Eh di ako, medyo kailangan ko makivibe kasi, ti, hindi naman ako mayaman, hindi naman ako, di ba? Pero kailangan ko makivibe ng very light kasi, di ba, kahit barok-barok, push.
Correct.
Pero dumating yung time parang wala nang pakialam, magtatagalog na lang ako. At such time na nagkaroon ako ng opportunity sa Amerika, mag-internship for a year, and doon, te, wala ka nang kawala
Wow
sa
naman.
wala ka nang kawala sa English doon, te. Tagalogin mo yung Amerikano, baka hindi ka makapasa nun, te. No? Ano pa ako, front of the house pa ako, nag-server ako nun, beverage server, wine steward, in-room dining
Wow.
server. So, wala akong choice. Nagka-draw pa akong, nagka-draw pa akong Amerikano.
Amerikano.
Wala kaming choice.
Hanep.
Tinatagalog ko lang siya para nag-aaway kami, pongala siya. So,
Afam na to.
yes, the moral of the story is,
Sorry.
if you keep on using it, you'll get used to it, and do not be afraid of, not having a perfect grammar, because it's not our first
Correct.
language.
True.
Okay?
That's true.
Yung mga clients natin, marunong mag-expect din yan. Alam nila na barok din tayo sa English.
Yeah.
Pero trust me, barok din sila sa English pagdating sa grammar.
Yes. Correct. Hindi din naman sila ganun
Minsan, mas magaling
ka-perfect.
pa tayo sa English. Lalo na pagdating sa grammar, minsan mas ano pa tayo.
Mas magaling pa tayo minsan.
Yes. So guys, the feeling is mutual. Mag-English ka lang. Basta nakakaintindi ka, nakapagsalita ka, nakakapag-express ka, no? Pwede na yan.
Yes.
Alright? Unless your job is customer service, that you take calls, that accents are very important, and your grammar is very important, hindi ka pwede doon. Sorry.
Yeah.
X ka doon, wag ka doon, mag non-voice ka na lang. Non-voice ka na lang, te. Wag ka na doon. Pero may mga opportunities na parang kailangan magaling ka din sa written English, kasi syempre, gagawa ka ng mga articles, ng mga captions. Ayan, may Grammarly naman, te.
Yun, exactly.
Grammarly is the key. Oo, libre lang. May free version ng yung plugin na Pro.
Grammarly, the key. True. Yes.
So, lahat guys, may paraan. Huwag kayo nag-iinarte. Basta ang first step nyo lang is to try to apply. Period.
Yes,
Yun
correct.
muna. Tsaka mo na problema yung iba. Kasi ang daming natatakot.
I know, ang dami nagko-comment na gusto ko mag-apply pero I'm so scared. Diba? Wag.
Sabi ko lang sa sarili ko nun, mag-apply ako, tingnan natin what happens next. Period. Tsaka ko problemahin next. Kasi kung puro kayo takot, wala kayo mararating. Hindi kayo makapagsimula. Kami lahat DA na ikaw hindi pa rin. Diba? Tama ba ako? Tama ba? Yes! Diba? Walang matatakot. Laban tayo. Oo, palaban tayo. Hindi natatakot ang Meralco at internet bills natin. Hindi tayo dapat natatakot, mga beshi. Diba? So,
laban lang.
Sabi nga ni dito, ni Raika, go try ko na. Yes, i-push mo yan.
Yes.
Magtiwala ka sa Google at YouTube. Magtiwala ka sa Google at YouTube, te. Huwag kang matakot. Oo, hindi
lahat matututunan ngayon online. Lahat ng knowledge is for free.
Everyday. YouTube, TikTok, Google is my best friend. Kung gusto ko ng pang-malakas, pang-mabilisang knowledge, TikTok ako naghahanap. Search engine TikTok is also strong. Pero pag gusto ko na in-depth na video, YouTube. Pero sometimes wala akong patience kasi pinapahaba nila yung video masyado. Kaya TikTok ako ng TikTok. Kaya pag ako gumagawa ko ng YouTube video, straight to the point. Ayoko lumalapas na 10 minutes. Lang ako, 3 to 7 minutes lang ako. 7 is long na for me. Basta
saan sa YouTube mo?
Yes.
My God, ako 20. Yun naman ang limit ko, 20.
Hindi ko kaya yung Ako, hindi ko kaya manood ng mahaba.
Yeah.
Skip ako ng skip. Kaya akin yung simplified version. Pero kanya-kanyang style. Kasi bawat tao naman may kanya-kanyang learning style, may kanya-kanyang attention span, may kanya-kanyang, di ba? Ako lang, siguro ako ay para sa mga short attention span kagaya ko, ganyan, na quick learning lang na mabilisan. Alam mo yon, in-depth pero mabilisan, straight to the point. Yun yung akin.
Sa akin naman kasi yung content ko is super duper detailed, as in talagang step by step, kaya tumatagal lang 20 minutes. So kanya-kanya lang talaga. And I love doing it.
Alam mo, may mga videos na kahit mahaba pero straight to the point and informative, hindi mo papansin 20 minutes na.
Yeah,
and that's an effective video.
Correct.
Just because it's short, ibig sabihin it's more effective. Pwedeng short pero walang laman. Pwedeng long pero maayos ang flow, straight to the point.
Pwede ring long na walang sense.
Yes, pero yung long na 10 minutes ang dada pero 2 minutes lang yung content. May mga ganun, may burn-ups, ganyan eh.
ka. Ang dami ko
Alam mo, sa
nakapanood
totoo
na
lang,
ganun.
ang hirap manood sa YouTube kung paano matuto maging virtual assistant. Kasi
Yes, alam mo, yung iba kasi parang ang daming dadain na sasabihin, if you wanna be a virtual assistant, enroll, ganyan, pay, ganyan.
oo.
Parang, wait lang, I
So,
want
I
free content.
suggest watch our content. Ah! Watch our
Yes,
content.
yes.
Sige nga, i-plug mo nga yung YouTube mo, ma'am. I-plug mo nga yung
Sige,
YouTube.
sige. Ano, you check out my YouTube channel. Just search Pinay Boss Mom on YouTube, and then I have 4 videos. Videos pa lang.
Nice.
4
Ako,
videos pa lang.
ako buhay virtual assistant across all platforms. Ayan. So,
Kasi,
ayun. Ako naman yung mga short informative videos. Ginagawa ko siyang parang learning center na video learning center, video
yeah.
manuals. Ganun ang ginagawa ko doon sa YouTube ko. Ayan. So, I'm not into like viewers and everything. Gusto ko lang
Yeah.
nakadocument lahat ng gusto ko ituro. Pero kung bibigyan niyo ako ng ads, why not, di ba? Why not?
Naka-monetize ka na ba? Naka-monetize
Hindi
ka na
pa.
sa YouTube?
Ang
Hindi
baba
pa.
ko pa lang doon, mga 450 followers pa lang ato, 350 followers, subscribers. Oo.
Pero matagal ka na nag-YouTube. Marami ka ng content.
May isa pa akong account kasi. Marami na. Marami. Consistent ako. Weekly
Go
ako
for it.
consistently
Buti ka
nag-upload
pa.
doon.
Oh my gosh,
May
hindi ko
isa pa
kaya
akong
yun.
YouTube channel na food and travel. Yun, 2,200
Okay.
followers na.
Nice. Okay, okay.
Check out
Hindi
din
ka pa
doon.
monetize doon.
Hindi pa. Malapit na.
Go for it.
Yes. Diba? Siyempre, you need to take a break with the educational content. O, diba?
Correct, correct.
Ayan. So, what are the pros and cons of becoming a virtual assistant, Momsh?
Ooh, okay. So, syempre, pros. Malaki sweldo. Number 1. Walang tax. Hindi ka mabawasan. You can pay it voluntarily through wherever. Ano pa ba? Pros is you can work anywhere.
Yeah,
You
convenient.
have, as in anywhere talaga. Sometimes flexi time ka pa, and
Mm.
ganun. Super, super nice yung setup, yung culture. You learn a lot of new things. Yun ang mga pro niya. Now, ang cons naman, dati sinasabi ko, walang cons. Lahat is amazing. Pero ngayon, I think the biggest con is the job security. When you're a freelancer talaga,
In
sometimes
general.
there might be a chance that your client decides to not push through with you anymore, or biglang nalugi yung business ng client mo, hindi ka na niya afford, he has to let you go. So, mawawalan kayo ngayon ng kliyente. Now, with Athena naman, I think the only con that I see in Athena would be there's no human resource. We all have different departments, like we have marketing, finance, ganyan, and whatever. But I think for me, the con would be, yun, walang human resource. So again, we have the job, yung parang wala kang matatakbuhan if you have issues in terms of your
Mm.
tenure, yung mga ganyan. So yun lang naman yung nakikita kong con niya.
Pros is more of convenience. Lalo na ako, I'm one of the few na flexi. Okay, na work anywhere, anytime, basta pasok sa deliverables in a week and deadlines. Balance ng life ko. Dahil nga doon, like April 3 to 8, Boracay ako.
Sarap.
April 11 to 19, Bohol naman te. So, while working, you get to
Sarap,
travel
diba?
and not like worrying about money because you earn as you travel.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun,
Correct.
hindi mo kailangan mag-leave, mag-ipon.
Correct.
Kasi
Correct.
nabanan sa freelance, sa VA na gusto mag-travel. Basta nabayaran mo yung ticket mo at ang bahay mo, buhay ka na.
True.
Kasi may sweldo ka in between eh. And that's how I survived Siargao for more than a month in Cebu.
Yeah.
So,
Diba? Sarap.
fun lang talaga, again, yung assurance of, having a stable job. Because
Yeah.
you have to understand that being a virtual assistant is a business.
Yes.
So it's not an employment job, but it's a business. You are your
Correct.
own brand. So
Yeah.
kung alam mo, naamoy mo na, napatapos na yung kontrata mo dito, kailangan naghahanap ka na sa online jobs PH o kung
Na
ano-ano.
ibang client. Yeah.
Pero ang maganda kasi guys sa agency is alam nila yung status. So, pagka kailangan mo ng clients o mawawalan ka na, pwede kang humingi from them. Yun ang maganda sa agencies. Like, pareho kami agencies. Pero pag direct kasi, hawak mo lahat. Hindi mo alam, prone to scamming, pero malaki ang sahod. Pag if you got to the right client. So, yun. So, ako, kahit agency ako, from time to time nag-a-apply ako.
Yeah.
Minsan may
Yeah,
lumalapit
with
sa akin
agency.
because of TikTok, because of LinkedIn. Kaya besh, maingay ako sa LinkedIn kasi may mga nag-a-approach. Promise.
Talaga, I haven't, well, somebody approached me recently through YouTube. Pero ang nakaka 2 days pa lang ako sa kanya. Pero hindi siya as a virtual assistant. She wanted me to teach her how to be a virtual assistant. So she's
Coaching,
paying,
right?
coaching siya. So she's paying me $5 per hour to teach
Oh,
her on a
see?
daily basis.
A lot of
Oo.
opportunities. So, if you are
So, yan.
a virtual
Galing.
assistant, I suggest be like me as well. And
Yeah.
I, na who's maingay in social media, lalo
Yeah.
na sa LinkedIn and TikTok and YouTube kasi diyan ka din makakuha ng clients mo. Kasi nga guys, it's also marketing. That's marketing
Mhm.
in your part. You're showcasing your talent, skills, and knowledge and people see that. And then like brands will look at you and they'll hire you.
Correct,
Diba? You
correct.
never
And
know.
if ganyan, you know how to do the skills, you know how to be a virtual assistant or an SMM, take advantage of this time kasi 'di ba nga may balita na babalik na ang mga
April.
employees by April and
Uh,
nobody wants to go back. So a lot of people actually are starting to reach out to me and asking, "Hey, I heard you're working for Athena. I want na kasi ayoko bumalik sa office." So take advantage of this time that everyone wants to be in the freelancing industry.
Yung mga
Try
nasanay
to
na sa
teach
work from
them.
home, ayaw na
Yes.
bumalik sa office setup.
Ayaw nang bumalik.
Unfortunately, ganun talaga. Pero may mga tips tayo para sa mga magta-transition from a regular corporate job to a freelancing job because it's not as easy as you think because
Hmm,
people would always market it as like instant 6 digit, work flexi time, instant clients. That's not true.
hindi
You'll go through a
totoo.
lot. So if you are not ready financially, please do not quit your full-time job.
Yes, correct.
My advice there is you get a part-time job or like a project-based job as a freelancer, mag-ipon ka. Pag ready ng ipon mo, makakabili ka na ng laptop, ng
Yeah,
wifi, buhay ka na for a month, para mag-hustle ka, maghanap ka at mag-training ka kasi training pa lang matagal na. Maghanap ng clients hindi agad-agad. So at least a
true.
quarter, kaya mo pakainin ng sarili mo, mabuhay ka ng 1 quarter at alam mo ito na yung job na gusto mo, doon ko
Hmm,
umalis.
correct,
Do not
correct.
leave your full-time job because of your emotions. No.
But you know,
Balik ako
that's the
sa'yo.
I think that's the advantage also of taking advantage of agencies like Athena, like Pineapple Staffing, Hello Rage, because meron pa rin siyang in some way stability of being in a parang employer-employee type of setup.
Yes.
They'll train you, they'll provide you with a client. So if you are starting in the freelancing or a virtual assistant industry, it's better to start with an agency instead of doing it
Exactly.
on your own.
That's what I always
Medyo,
tell my
'di ba?
viewers.
Medyo mahirap lang makapasok, pero it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it.
Yeah, and they're like preparing you for the real like direct clients na eh. Kasi you'll
Correct.
have a community, you'll be trained for free,
Yes.
it's convenient, you won't get the best pay yet, but once you get the hang of it, once your skills are honed, your knowledge
Mhm.
are honed, then you can get your client right away. Kasi doon ka pwede mag-building ng portfolio stage eh. It's like
Correct.
your training ground eh. After that, you can get your clients on your own. 'Di ba? Sabi dito, sabi ni Ayam Ana, ano po ang agency yung best applyan para sa mga no
The no
experience?
experience.
Oh,
Well, well, syempre, I'm gonna promote Athena,
yeah.
but of course, if even if you don't, what's this? We accept no experience, so pwede kang mag-apply. But I think we have a lot of other agencies also, like Pineapple Staffing. Do you accept
Yeah.
no experience? Oh, there you
Um
go.
I would say it's no experience. At least basic experience.
Basic, yes. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Kasi guys, ako para sa akin guys, there's no such thing as no
No
experience
experience.
kasi meron tayong mga skills na transferable sa future job natin.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is whenever I check qualifications, no, nililista ko ano yung mga kaya ko, ano yung mga hindi ko kaya.
Correct.
Yung hindi ko kaya, yun ang nire-research ko, yun ang ina-apply ko sa sarili ko para familiar
Mhm.
ko. Para pag nag-apply ako sa agency or sa client, I'm equipped. Ganun
Yeah.
talaga lagi guys, self-taught. think of a niche that you're familiar with, you're confident to serve,
Mhm.
like kunwari ako, social media, and then search sa online jobs. Yes, eksena, sorry. Oras no, may eksena siya. So, online jobs PH, research doon, social media manager. May kita mo dyan job offerings, ano yung mga usual na hinahanap na skills. Basic
Yeah.
video editing, basic Canva, basic email marketing, lahat yan nililista ko, tinitingnan ko kung ano doon yung pinaka skills na hindi ko alam, yun ang hinahanap
Mhm.
ko sa YouTube. Kasi for
Okay.
sure, halos lahat sila yun ang hinahanap.
Correct.
And with general executive VA, ganon kasi kailangan mo yung mga sinabi na Google Workspace, you can
Yeah.
learn everything online. Ako, do not settle for less.
Mm.
Do your research, as she said. Do your
Yes.
research,
Research.
learn the basics, apply. It's easier for you to apply at mas kampante ka mag-apply after that. Yun ang masasabi ko.
Yes. At saka ang dami namin tips na binibigay online. If you're interested in applying in Athena, there are a lot of Athenians who are TikTok creators. So, ang tawag dito, take advantage of that. Learn from us. Learn from all of our content. And then when you feel like you are confident enough, then go apply.
Yeah. It's better to apply with confidence versus applying na I'm super half-baked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
Parang I am not confident. You won't get in easily.
Mm.
Talaga. Of course, sino kukunin ng mga agencies at mga clients? Eh di yung may
May
experience
confidence.
na kasi ang labanan dito skills,
Mm.
experience, exposures. So again, research, learn, and then apply after. That's always my
And,
advice.
going back to what you said na parang hinahanap natin yung may experience. You know what, guys? Hindi lang dahil meron kang trabaho before, doesn't mean na yun lang yung experience na hinahanap namin. When you do your own research on YouTube and then you apply it on your own, let's say, nag-try ka mag-book ng sarili mong flight, nag-try ka ng ganito, ganyan kasi natutunan mo sa YouTube, that's already an experience eh. Kasi alam mo na kung paano gawin. So you can put that as, no, I'm not. I may not have like an employment experience, but I
Yeah, but
do
you
know
do it
how to
yourself.
do these things. Diba?
Yeah.
Ganon.
First experience is what you apply to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Ganun always. And again, that's what I told you guys earlier about transferable skills. May mga skills previously that we do and we experienced before na can be used for your future job. Ang tawag doon,
Yeah.
transferable skills like basic Google Workspace, like basic handling FB page,
Yeah.
Instagram, kung may account ka. Kaya
Basic
mo
lang
din.
lahat. Basic
Basic.
lang lahat ng kailangan. Kasi yung mga advanced naman na yan, matututunan mo na yan online lahat.
Yeah, you just
Mm-mm.
have to have this confidence and knowledge
Yeah.
to step
Correct.
forward and, take that leap of faith. Talaga, kasi ganoon talaga ang labanan dito, guys.
Yeah.
Kung tatakotin ka, wala, talo ka dito. Talo ka.
Yeah. Correct. Correct.
And speaking of struggles pa, no, iba ang struggle ng working with co-Filipinos. And
Oh,
iba
so true.
struggle with working with other nationalities. Like ako, buti na lang nag-start ako maging VA. May internship na ako sa abroad. Nakapag-work na ako in America. And ang mga katrabaho ko dun din ng America, sa mga Europeans, sa mga Thai, may
Yeah.
mga Croatians, may mga Jamaicans, nakapakahirap katrabaho, Mexicans, Argentinians, na nanonosebleed ako sa como estas nila. So, how is it like working with international clients for you? What were your initial struggles? Kasi we all went through that. What were your
Mm.
initial struggles? Kasi iba talaga.
Well, syempre, ang pinakaunang struggle ko dyan is the culture difference. So, di ba, syempre, hindi mo alam kung ano yung culture ng client mo, ano yung mga holiday nila doon, how they celebrate things, how they approach yung micromanager ba siya, or does he want you to decide on your own? So, yung mga ganong stuff, you get to learn through days and months and weeks with your client. Nakikilala mo siya. Parang relationship lang yan eh. Di ba na
Correct.
parang nanliligaw ka. So nakikilala mo
Correct.
yung client mo. So yun yung pinaka-struggle ko sa umpisa. Yung hindi ko alam kung nagugustuhan ba ng kliyente ko yung ginagawa ko. Or baka hindi niya gusto yung ganitong way of type of work na ginagawa ko. So all you have to do is just communication. Communicate ka lang with your client. Parang, is this what you want? If you don't want this, how do you want me to present it? Ganun lang siya. Um, Another struggle would be, of course, yung graveyard shift. I'm a morning person. I love
Alam
waking
ko
up in the
yan.
morning. So changing into or transitioning into the graveyard shift was really really a struggle for me. Anong ginawa ko? Ang number one na ginawa ko, lahat ng orasan ko dito sa bahay, pinalitan ko ng graveyard. So, if I'm looking at my PC right now, ang oras na nakalagay sa akin is 5 a.m., 5:47 a.m. Para nasa psych ko yung sarili ko, yung utak ko na,
PST?
it's PST kasi yung client ko. So, nasa psych ko yung utak ko na, currently
Alam
it's
ko.
5:47 a.m. So, yung utak ko gising. So that's how I transition, or I helped myself to transition and make graveyard shift easier for me.
Yun, nakaka-relate ako dyan talaga. Unang-una is getting instructions. So, kung bago ka lang guys at hindi ka sanay sa English, they tend to speak fast.
Fast.
They tend to use lingos that are slang that we don't normally use. So, very important that you really listen, write down everything,
Mm-hmm.
and you confirm. Always confirm, always ask questions. Wag kang tanong ka na
Yes.
tungo. You
Importante
always
ask questions.
yeah. So
Yeah, always.
whenever I meet with my client, ang tanong sabi ko lang, so like, so these are the lists that I'm gonna do for the week. Am I right? So you
Mm,
wanted
correct.
this after this. Am I right? Lagi ang ganun. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, it's the benefit of your client.
Correct. Huwag kayo
Right?
mahihiyang magtanong. Hindi, when
Yes.
you're asking question, it doesn't mean that you're bobo. It just means that you want to make sure that you are going to do the
Yeah.
correct thing. Yun
Yeah.
lang
And,
yun.
and and there's nothing wrong with telling them that I'm sorry, I'm not clear with this part. Can you repeat it
Mhm.
again?
Yes, correct.
Okay?
Totoo yan.
Again, mindset is hindi in-expect na mga kliyente natin na perfect tayo sa ganyan.
Yep.
But again, we try to be perfect
Mm.
or to be excellent, I mean.
Yeah, and
Alright?
asking questions doesn't mean nga that you're not perfect or that you're not good enough. It just means actually na matalino ka. That's why you're asking questions.
Yeah.
Kasi ang mga matatalinong tao, they're not
Ask the
afraid to
question.
learn new things and
Yeah.
to clarify what alam mo yun, kung meron silang hindi naiintindihan, hindi sila magmamarunong. Ang mga
Right.
matatalinong tao, hindi nagmamarunong. Ang mga
Right.
matatalinong tao, they always admit na, wait lang, hindi ko sure kung ano to, so let's find out, let's clarify. So yun,
Right.
don't be afraid to ask.
Yeah, that's one. Number two is time difference. Sinabi nga ni Mia, not with schedule. Pero ako kasi, my first two clients as a bagong VA, isang PST, isang EST.
Ang layo ng
Isang
oras
ako,
nila,
isang
magkabilang dulo.
time, isang Pacific time. So ako parang, oh my gosh, what time is it there again? What time is it there? Ganyan. So buti na lang na-discover ko yung website at app na World Time Buddy.
Oh
So,
my God, I was just using that. Lagi ko gamit-gamit yan.
actually, in-upload ko nga sa TikTok yung kayo na umaga World Time Buddy. Kasi, hindi naman lahat ng kliyente pare-pero ng country at time eh.
Yes, correct.
So pag sinabi sa akin, Jam, please meet me on Friday, March 12 at 8 a.m. PST. O, iaalin ko na ng ganyan. Malalaman ko, 9 a.m. Kemerut yan dito sa Pilipinas. Ilalagay ko rin sa calendar ko. Ganon.
Yeah.
Ganon ako. Kasi at first, yun kasi nangyari sa akin. First two clients ko, bagong-bago ako, isang PST, isang EST. Sabay pa sila. So parang, kaloka, diba? Tapos may Filipino client pa ako. So, actually, besides Pineapple Staffing, may iba pang clients and services. So,
Yeah.
loko-loko ang schedule ko nun. Graveyard wasn't really for me.
Yeah.
I had to get blinds for my room para mag-black out. I had to give up my nightlife. I had to learn how to program my system to sleep in the
Yes.
morning and wake up at night kasi guys nakakataba siya.
No, totoo yan. Totoo yan. Oh my God.
Pagka inantok ka, unang isipin mo kape,
Yeah.
pagkain. Di ba? Pagdating ng 3 o'clock, wala na din. Labas tayo, order
Tapos,
tayo food panda.
sasabihin mo pa na, ay, shit, shucks, kailangan ko sorry. Sabihin mo pa na, ay, shucks, kailangan ko mag-chocolate kasi kailangan ko ng energy, kailangan ko magising. So, imamatch mo yung
Nakakatawa.
kape tsaka yung tsokolate.
In our system kasi, it's puyat.
Yeah.
Though puyat is sleeping with the right duration of hours eh. Pero in our system, hindi tayo sanay sa ganong time zone.
Mm-mm.
Para tayong
Correct.
jet lag everyday. Gets mo?
Mm.
So,
Yes.
yung brain mo hindi agad-agad nag-function. 'Di ba? So, ganon ang eksena.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So, yun ang isa pa sa struggles ko before. But other than that, pagka ang kliyente mo naman ay very, adjusting with
Very
you,
nice. Yes.
very nice. Kasi hindi ba lahat ng kliyente ganyan? May mga kliyente, may naging kliyente ako,
Terror.
okay siya. Tapos biglang hindi na siya nagpaparamdam for 2 weeks, 1 month, po.
Ghosting. Ghost ka.
Ghosters, kaloka, buti na lang sa agency pa yan ha. Paano pa kaya pag nasa direct
Mm.
ka? Buti na lang binayaran ng agency yung yung work
Buti na
hours
lang.
ko na covered.
Ako very
Ganon.
lucky with my client. I love my client. Very, very nice person. Very, very nice person to work with. Super professional. He's very patient. Basta I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky with my client.
Yeah. Ako, yung first two clients ko until now, client ko pa rin. Yung third client ko until now, client ko pa rin. More than a year na. And they're
Diba?
very, very nice. As
Mm-mm.
in like, lahat sila babae, nag-iisip lang, sana may lalaki man lang. Sure! pero, pero sobrang saya ko kasi ang bait nila, ang understanding nila,
Yeah.
nag-adjust sila. Minsan may deadma moments kasi ayaw nilang tapusin yung hours pero makulit ako eh. Hey, give me more, give me more. Ganun ako. Give me more tasks. I need 3 more hours. Ganun ako. Hey, I think you need to do this. Let me do this
Yeah.
now. Ganun ako, te. Wala siyang magagawa. Kompleto may
Dapat
person.
talaga kapag virtual assistant ka, ganyan ka talaga. Yan ang number one na hinahanap ng mga agency at saka ng mga client also. You have to
Naghahanap
tell
ng
them, di ba, na hey,
naghahanap
you
ng
have,
butas talaga.
correct, correct. Kasi kailangan mo yung hours eh. Kailangan demanding ka sa kanila na, hey, give me this.
Oo.
Hey, make me do this. Hey, stop doing anything else. Talk to me. Ganon.
Oo, ganun, prank ka pa naman ako, te. Prank ka talaga ako,
Di
te.
ba?
Kaya gusto nila ako, hindi ako bibiro eh.
Correct,
Pag
correct.
gumawa sila ng design, do you like this? I don't like it. Ganun ako. This is how I
True,
want
dapat
it.
talaga.
Ganun ako. This is for your
Correct.
branding. I'm sorry.
Tsaka kaya ka rin naman nila hina-hire for your expertise because they're not expert in those things.
Yeah,
That's
you're the
why they're
consultant.
hiring you. 'Di ba? Because you're the expert. So they will
Yeah.
ask you, anong gusto mo? Tell me, paano ko gagawin to? Tell me, paano natin gagawin to ng tama? That's the reason why you're there and that's why they're hiring you.
Yeah, kasi if you can't do that, oh my gosh, ba't ka pa nila hinire, di ba?
Oo, 'di ba? Di sana sila na lang nagawa sa sarili nila.
Sana sila lang yung virtual assistant mo, di ba? Ikaw yung nagbayad, di ba? Ayun, so yun lang naman ang struggle so far. Pero, guys, coping every day.
Yeah.
Coping. And
Yes.
to have this job is such a blessing. And
True.
to be honest, I've never had this kind of paycheck ever.
Pareho tayo. Ako din. Ako din. Nasho-shock
Never.
ako minsan pag natatanggap ko yung account ko. Parang, oh my God, ang
Not
dami kong
even in
pera.
my full-time job. I would work
Diba?
OTY before. And I only earned this much. Now I work less, but earn a lot better. Ganun ako now.
Diba?
So,
Totoo.
it's rewarding. It's rewarding, honestly. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-abroad para
Correct.
makipagsapalaran at mag-iba-ibang jobs para makapagpadala. Kaya mo na gawin
Correct.
from home dito sa Pilipinas.
True.
Tulyar din, di ba?
Yes,
Um,
dollars.
di ba?
True.
Yun. So, ano pa ba? Like, can you give them advice, like where to apply, of course, for as a virtual assistant? Let's focus on Athena
Yeah.
because I would like to also, help MJ with Athena, with like how to
Thank
apply. So I
you.
promise my viewers na parang you will help them kung
Yeah.
paano apply sa Athena. Ayan. So
Okay.
How to apply
So,
it with
how to
Athena?
apply in Athena? So, sa Athena, ang ating, ano ba tawag doon? Requirements? Hindi requirements eh. Ano yung term?
Qualification.
Qualifications. Ano ba lagi ko nakakalimutan yan? Yung term na yan. So, ang qualifications natin is you have to be 18 years old and above. You're living here in the Philippines, kahit saan parte ng Pilipinas as long as you're in the Philippines. You have your own equipment, PC or laptop. You have at least 10 Mbps speed na internet. Wala naman tayong requirement if you have work experience or wala, if you nakapagtapos ka ng school or hindi, as long as you are 18 years old and above, you can apply already. So, paano ka mag-a-apply? You go to my TikTok or my Instagram, click the link in my bio, the application form is there. But I highly, highly suggest when you click the link in my bio, make sure to watch the video na nandoon. Kasi yung video na yon is me explaining to you what the application process is. Okay? So to simplify it, yung application lang is you're going to fill up the application form. After that, you're going to receive an email na meron yung exam natin, yung assessment. It's a multiple choice exam. Once you pass that, you're going to receive naman an email for the inbox management playbook assessment. Ibig sabihin lang nung playbook is magbabasa ka ng module and then after nun, sasagutan mo yung quiz dun sa module. And then once you pass that, you're going to be invited for a final interview. Kapag napasa mo yung final interview, for job offer ka na. And then you will start your training already. Diba? Kabisado yan.
Kabisado mo,
Galing ba?
nakakaloka ka.
Galing, no? Kasi paulit-ulit yan sa live eh.
Ako kasi, yung nag-apply ako dati, ah, Diyos ko more than a year na. So, iba ng
Oo.
process ngayon.
Sa
Naalala
Athena
ko
ka
yung
nag-apply ka din
panahon
sa
ko,
Athena?
batch 15 ako. Batch 15 ako noon. Ngayon, feeling ko 30, 40 batch ano na ngayon. So, nag-iba rin sistema. Pero, recently, nag-ano ako, nag-apply ako as MVA sa Pineapple Staffing. Ano lang guys, go to the website Pineapple Staffing, tapos click apply. And then nandun na lahat ng requirements. Pero pretty much hinahanap nila doon is may basics nga sa English basics, BPO experience, but it's not a must. Kailangan mo din ng basic Google Workspace with all the specs. Lahat po ng mga basics nandoon, guys. Lahat ng kailangan mo in particular talaga, very particular its qualifications. After that, apply, may fill out ka lang ng form doon kasi lalabas si form, kailangan matuto kayo parang mo na cover letter kasi papagawa kayo ng cover letter doon. Ayan, pagkapasa mo, mag-email kung pasado ka. Hanapan ka ng primary and secondary requirements, ipapa-upload sa Google Drive, invite ka for interview, pagkusa ka ng interview, invite ka for training, pagkusa ka ng training, titingnan din yung ng technician, yung i-audit yung system mo kung pasok sa standards. Halos lahat ganon, no? Tapos ayun, training, client interview, and then pasok. Ganun lang.
Ganun
It's
lang.
always a process. You just have to trust the process. Kasi
Yes.
after that, you're okay. You're okay after that. It's
Correct.
always a
Madali na
process,
lang.
but the process is worth it.
Correct, correct. Alam mo, lagi nilang sinasabi, parang lagi ko nakita comment, ang hirap-hirap sa makapasok sa Athena, ang taas ng standard. Ang lagi ko lang sagot sa inyo is, gusto niyo bang makapasok sa isang kumpanya na bababa ang standard? Siyempre, hindi. So,
Yeah.
but hindi ko sinasabi that you cannot apply in Athena. You can learn everything, ang tawag dito, invest in yourself, and then once you're ready, apply ka na sa Athena. At saka unlimited naman ang re-application sa Athena. You just have to make sure that you reapply after 30 days. Hindi pwedeng less than 30 days, guys, ha? You have to reapply after 30 days.
Yun. At least unlimited. Kasi, bakit may
Yes.
30 days? Kasi they're giving you time to improve on your self.
Correct.
Diba? Hi, Casey! Ayun si Casey, lagi nanonood yan.
Hi,
Tawag
Casey.
dito, um, you have to, kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo if it, parang gera lang yan guys. Kung sasaba ka ng gerang handa, madali lang. Pero kung sasaba ka ng gera ng iniisip mo okay lang walang experience, medyo 50-50 ka. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Hindi ka 100%. So, when you apply, 100%.
Mhm.
Okay,
Correct.
research on the qualifications, learn the things that you don't know yet, and then
Mhm.
apply after. That's
Yes,
always
tama.
my that's always my advice. Okay? Ganon lagi.
True.
Yeah, I think we exhausted everything already.
Yes.
Do you have anything to plug or to
Um,
announce?
to announce, well, we're still hiring. We're continuously hiring in Athena. I think the next training batch would be by second week of April. I'm not sure kung puno na yon, but please do still apply. You can reapply after 30 days. Uh, Sinabi ko naman na yung mga qualifications natin kanina. But yeah, and also please follow me on my TikTok and my Instagram and my Facebook page. Everything is in the link in my bio in both my TikTok. I'm going to have a lot of live sessions starting next week. I'm going to have
Good.
live sessions every day. So please stay tuned and follow me on TikTok to find out yung schedule ng mga live sessions ko.
Masipag talaga mag-live yan. Diyos ko, hindi ko alam ba't hindi
Yes.
napapagod si bakla.
Tsaka ganun ako na, walang
Oh my
tigil.
grabe!
Walang
So, si
tigil.
bakla parang hindi nawawala sa camera. Diyos ko, hindi ko pala
Ah,
kaya yan. Yung energy ni bakla. Pero yan, si Mia, very generous with information. She's gonna help you.
thank you.
And that is the reason why I also invited her because she's the right fit for this interview.
Thank
And
you.
I've been following her for a long time as well kasi may mga natutunan din ako sa mga videos niya, no? So thank you for saying yes to this, MJ. Thank you for
Thank
saying
you
yes to this.
so
I really
much.
appreciate it. Please follow her on her social media accounts. This, if you haven't seen this yet, kung na-miss nyo to, kung na-miss ng friends nyo to, this will be up in my podcast. On Spotify, it's gonna be up on my Facebook page, YouTube, and LinkedIn. It's all over. Pwedeng yung balikan. And yeah, if you guys have any content requests next week, I'm gonna invite someone who can talk about social media management naman. Ayan. So I'm gonna invite. So every Wednesdays 9 p.m. po tayo guys, may learning live session tayo dito sa FB, YouTube, and LinkedIn. I'm gonna invite. Ayan, and hopefully magkaroon tayo ng collab MJ sa mga
Yes,
siguro
soon.
project,
Yes,
no? Mga
sige,
projects,
soon.
no? So we can help
Super busy
our
lang, but yeah, let's do
audience
that soon. Yeah,
to help them land on
find
their
work.
first client, no? And
Correct.
with trainings, I'm looking forward for that.
Yes.
And yeah, abangan niyo yung bagong training ni Mia next month,
Yes, soon.
no? She's still
Sana next month. Baka
cooking.
mga May.
Yeah,
But yeah, thank you. Yeah.
kulitin niyo siya guys. Kulitin niyo. Mia yung yung training program. Mia yung training program. Ayan, no? So, kita naman natin yung
Thank
puso ng
you.
isa't isa. Gusto lang talaga mag-add value. Kaya we're not scammers. Okay, we
No,
just want
definitely
to
not.
help. We
Hindi
just
rin
want to
kami
help.
MLM, hindi rin kami pyramiding scam.
Ay, hindi po kami ganun. Wala pong investment dito na malaki.
Ah,
Tas, walang
wala
too
kayong
good to be
ilalabas na
true
pera
dito.
dito.
Ha? Oo. So, syempre, konting investment for the training lang, no? Because it's for
Mm-mm.
your own good as well, part of
Yeah,
your knowledge and everything.
yeah.
Yun, maraming salamat po. Thanks for
Thank you
tuning
so much,
in.
Jam.
Thank you, Mia. I super
Thank you.
appreciate this.
Thank
And
you
I'll
so
see you
much.
guys on the next episode.
Bye,
Bye!
guys. Thank you. Have a great night.